There is always mystery surrounding us, and it is human nature to be fascinated by what we cannot understand. Inexplicable phenomena are discovered every day, making us work harder to understand the world we live in and the universe that our world is a part of. Every day it is possible to find something new and exciting, big or small, in our own backyard, or in the depths of galaxies so far away we have never seen them before. Some take us to different solar systems and tell us about the cosmos. Some tell us about our human history and our planet's history alike. There are always more clues about where we came from, whether that be how, when, or from where. All of them leave us eager to learn more. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we'll be exploring some groundbreaking discoveries which, while far away, are just as crucial in our understanding of the world around us as we head into the unexplored realms of the cosmos. Scientists have found a mysterious distant object sitting at the edge of our solar system. No scientific discovery comes easily. For years, scientists have been searching for Planet X, an undiscovered world that astronomers believe is lying on the edges of our solar system, but they have not been able to get concrete proof of this. However, that might have changed with the discovery of a mysterious distant object they found at the edge of our solar system. The object has an orbit that makes it seem like there is a super-Earth around it. Believing that Planet X is affecting the object, astronomers ran simulations of the object's orbit and deduced that a super-Earth-like object would make sense with how the newly discovered object is moving through the solar system. This object, named 2015 TG387, is most likely a dwarf planet with a 300-kilometer diameter. It is also 2.5 times farther away from our Sun than Pluto, and while the object's orbit takes it to about 2,300 astronomical units, Pluto's lies at 34 astronomical units. Suffice to say, the object is very far away. Due to its distance, 2015 TG387 is one of the few objects in our solar system, along with other inner Oort cloud objects like 2012 VP113 and Sedna, that are not affected by the giant planets Neptune and Jupiter. Astronomers say studying those types of isolated objects would be incredibly valuable, and that there may be many more than we realize. But due to their distance, that seems to be a challenging task. According to the University of Hawaii's David Tholen, the only reason astronomers were able to find 2015 TG387 is because it was near its closest distance to the Sun, while, for some 99% of its 40,000-year orbit, it would be too faint to see. Astronomers certainly will not give up on trying. As Carnegie astronomer Scott Shepard, who also led the research, stated, "These distant objects are like breadcrumbs leading us to Planet X. The more of them we can find, the better we can understand the outer solar system and the possible planet that we think is shaping their orbits, a discovery that would redefine our knowledge of the solar system's evolution." Venus is unable to sustain life. Often referred to as Earth's evil twin, Venus has been an object of fascinating speculation for eons. Recent studies have unfortunately concluded that Venus does indeed lack the necessary potential required for life to blossom on its surface. Recently, a study measured Venus's atmosphere's water concentration, and the results state that the heavy amounts of sulfur plaguing the planet's clouds make it absolutely impossible for life as we know it to form within the next millions of years. Of course, the knowledge of Venus's sulfuric rain and the scorching atmosphere is not anything new. We have known about its inhabitable nature for an impeccably long time. However, a 2020 research paper gave a handful of scientists false hope regarding the harsh wasteland. The paper in question claimed that the gas in Venus's clouds was not fully sulfuric, but that it actually contained phosphine, the same gas which produces bacteria here on Earth. As a result, it suggested that perhaps extraterrestrial bacteria were alive in Venus's clouds. If there was indeed phosphine gas and enough water on Venus, it would mean that life, someday, could evolve into life forms similar to us, with advanced cultures and civilization. John Hallsworth, a microbiologist, found an amazing terrestrial fungus back in 2017. This fungus could withstand humidity of up to 58.5%, which is known to be the driest possible condition ever recorded. Halsworth argued vehemently for his belief that some of the most resilient life forms we have on Earth could theoretically withstand Venus's hot climates. Regrettably, the lack of water renders this hope impossible. Halsworth commented about the low amount of water. It is more than 100 times too low. It is almost at the bottom of the scale, at an unbridgeable distance from what life requires to be active. Our planet hosts some truly astonishing forms of bacteria which survive the coldest or hottest conditions the Earth has to offer, from -40 degrees to as high as 120 degrees Celsius or 249 degrees Fahrenheit. Despite our bacteria's resistant genes, there is no way they could make it on Venus. These findings bring immense disappointment to the community of scientists dedicated to studying the acidic planet. Chris McKay, an astrobiologist for NASA who took part in the paper's writing, publicly stated that the findings were completely conclusive. Despite this, there are several space missions being planned for Venus, although hopes for life on Venus could be non-existent as the study proves its impossibility. In a news conference, McKay said, "Our conclusion is based directly on measurements. It is not a model. It is not an assumption. The missions that NASA just selected to go to Venus will do the same measurements against temperature and pressure, and they are going to come to very much the same conclusions because Venus is not changing on that type of timescale." The research is not all negative, however, as the search for life on Venus brought back potential evidence that Jupiter might have life instead. The clouds of Jupiter were tested at the same time as the clouds of Venus, and found that the water concentration in Jupiter's clouds were superior to those of Venus, providing enough theoretical water to establish some kind of life. The amount of water amounts to 0.585, which on the water scale means it is just about the survival line. The temperatures of Jupiter's clouds average to about 40 degrees Fahrenheit, making them habitable for bacteria. In the words of McKay, Jupiter looks much more optimistic. Scientists trap dark matter. Dark matter is one of the deepest scientific mysteries as well as one of the most prevalent elements of matter surrounding us. An estimated 95.1% of the entire universe is made up of either dark matter or dark energy, leaving only a meager 4.9% composed of what we call normal matter. However, despite being so ubiquitous, scientists have never actually seen dark matter, and the entire theory of its existence rests upon the notion that it cannot be observed or perceived across any part of the electromagnetic spectrum, which we usually use to classify normal matter. The only evidence that dark matter even exists at all has been found by observing its effects on the objects surrounding it, but scientists studying gravity's effect on dark matter have theorized that dark matter is the only thing holding our world together. The implications of dark matter are vast and significant enough to concern the very future of our universe, because understanding dark matter more intimately, especially with regards to its properties and how much of it there truly is in our universe, can tell us whether there are limits to the extent of the universe's expansion or if it is continually growing outward. It is incredibly hard to study something that cannot be seen or observed in any meaningful way, leaving scientists in what has felt like a wild goose chase for decades. However, there may have been a breakthrough recently as scientists working with the Large Hadron Collider, or LHC, finally identified the Higgs boson, which is an extremely unstable elementary particle that, according to particle physics, has no spin, electric charge, or color charge. Its existence could provide explanations for a host of previously theoretical elements of particle physics, and finding evidence of such an elusive concept has given scientists hope for locating dark matter particles using the Large Hadron Collider. Researchers speculating on the components and characteristics of dark matter believe that it may be possible to track down hard evidence of dark matter particles via a breadcrumb trail of sorts led by the Higgs boson in the LHC. It has been theorized that this unstable, rapidly degenerating boson might be the precursor to the mysterious dark particles as it decays. Dark particles are likely very heavy and have a longer lifespan, leaving them with less momentum than the speed of light as atomic collisions occur and dark matter is created. Using the 27-kilometer LHC to track these collisions, which occur at a rate of over 1 billion collisions per second, scientists may at last be able to isolate these elusive particles for study. The Large Hadron Collider is expected to be turned on again sometime this year, and scientists have equipped it with even more sensitive detectors and increased its luminosity significantly, in hopes of being able to locate the existence of one of the most prevalent particles of our world. It is a testament to the technology at our disposal that, after decades of theorizing, we may at last be able to confirm that dark matter exists at all and begin more closely observing its effects and implications on our universe. But what do you make of these recent discoveries? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below and help us grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.